Russia is losing the war in Ukraine and is gradually beginning to plead for mercy. It seems that things are going terribly wrong for the Kremlin. It has come to the point where even the bunker leader has started complaining about Western weapons against which his much vaunted army is simply powerless.
Regarding the supply of weapons. The supply of weapons to the conflict zone is always bad.
Meanwhile, our Western partners continue to give Putin more and more seemingly increasing reasons to panic.
Europe has started ramping up in terms of military technical assistance to Ukraine, including weapons.
The United States is not lagging behind either. The latter not only supply us with ammunition and equipment, but in the literal sense of the word, they are handing over to the armed forces of Ukraine the latest developments of the American military, to which the Kremlin simply has no counter.
And this is a very serious and very dangerous step.
What is this incredible advanced weaponry that makes the bunker dwellers truly tremble, and what is modern foreign equipment indeed capable of in the skilled hands of our defenders? All about this in today's Arsenal. Spoiler, for the Russians on the front, this news will be explosive. The armed forces of Ukraine can boast another military upgrade from our allies. As it became known recently, the armed forces of Ukraine are already actively testing the experimental American light 105mm self-propelled artillery unit, HAKM, on the battlefield.
This has already caused such a moral and ethical shock in Russia.
This installation is quite revolutionary, as noted by both Western and Ukrainian military experts. At first glance, it may seem that the newly created American self-propelled artillery unit is nothing remarkable. Just another Frankenstein, as it is commonly said now. Of course, after all, the Americans have essentially combined two types of weaponry by mounting M20 guns, now with a caliber of 105mm on a Humvee chassis. But in reality, it's much more complex and technologically advanced than it appears from the outside.
The concept is very interesting. The platform is equipped with a computerized fire control system that allows for very quick targeting of the enemy. A speed radar assists with this, and there is also direct fire observation.
Let's take a moment to focus on the 105mm gun itself and its equipment. With a length of over 5 meters, the gun weighs only 1,100 kilograms. This is precisely what allows it to be mounted on any light platform. Since the American self-propelled artillery unit is completely new, it incorporates all the advanced technologies of the USA. HAKM has the capability for direct fire through a sight with a digital camera, combined with a digital battle management system. This capability allows the personnel to be protected from direct enemy fire.
It's worth pausing on this point separately. It is important for many of our clients, and the further we go, the much more it becomes. Thus, on today's battlefield, the crew's life is the top priority. We have achieved significant improvements in the protection of our armored vehicles.
The American self-propelled artillery unit also stands out for its high rate of fire. The 155mm artillery system is capable of firing 8 rounds per minute at a range of up to 12 kilometers.
The Humvee Shock is one of our latest products. It is currently being manufactured in the United States of America. We are very optimistic and positive about the prospects of this system. It is the only 105mm howitzer in the world capable of firing in a full 360-degree range. So this is a significant step forward in mobile artillery.
A rather innovative solution in the American HAKM is the simplicity of its maintenance. Most of the maintenance operations for the self-propelled artillery unit can be carried out solely by the crew. This is not only convenient, but also reduces maintenance costs due to its efficient design. Another distinctive feature of the HAKM is its maneuverability and speed of deployment. The self-propelled artillery unit is ready to fire its first shot in less than 90 seconds after arriving at the location, and can leave the position after firing in just 3 minutes.
This development is attracting many. After all, the ammunition load includes M1 high-explosive shell, M3T14, M60 series ammunition, explosive shells, and M9 Montatrine rockets.
The main advantages of this system are its high mobility and consequently its rate of fire. It's about 8 shots in the first 3 minutes. In fact, we're essentially talking about using the principle of soft recoil, which allows the M20 gun to be mounted on this vehicle, significantly increasing the overall maneuverability and survivability of both the self-propelled artillery unit itself and the combat crew directly. Roughly speaking, using the ability to maneuver, they approached, turned around in 2 minutes, and delivered a fire strike on enemy positions. And quite an intense one at that.
As we have already mentioned, the intensity of fire against the enemy in the American self-propelled artillery unit is ensured by the 155mm gun. Such a gun is currently not in service with almost any country in the world, except for the USA and now Ukraine.
If you look closely, you can see that it has stabilizers at the front and back, and they lower to the ground to ensure more stable firing, such as when needed.
Among other things, the new American weapon also features a unique soft recoil technology, allowing the off-road vehicle not to fall apart after the first burst from the self-propelled artillery unit.
It is quite telling that, not coincidentally, the testing of the tactical and technical characteristics of the self-propelled artillery unit is being conducted in combat conditions directly on Ukrainian territory. That is for the American military-industrial complex, this is a unique opportunity to conduct testing in real combat conditions. For the Ukrainian side, this is accordingly an opportunity to enhance firepower directly against the positions of the occupiers.
It is precisely the testing of their advanced weaponry in military conditions that the current American military-industrial complex lacks. After all, what could be a better advertisement than Russian equipment burning after being hit by a 105mm gun? That's why this unique self-propelled artillery unit was in service with the Ukrainian armed forces before even the American army itself.
I will tell you about a recent experience. We recently delivered a 105mm self-propelled artillery system to Ukraine. We sent it to Ukraine on April 26th and spent 2 weeks training them on how to use it, after which the Ukrainian armed forces immediately began testing it. This system is designed to be one of the first systems with soft recoil in combat, which is why it moves very quickly.
All of this instills genuine fear among the occupiers. After all, the Russians have nothing to counter modern American technology. They have long since taken out all the old junk from storage, even from World War II times. With such outdated equipment, as they say, Heike has a short conversation. Did you like the video? Then don't forget to give it a like. And also, please write in the comments, what other weapons would you like to hear about in future episodes? And of course, it wouldn't hurt to definitely subscribe to our channel, so you don't miss new episodes of Arsenal.